Are you really ready to get your ex back? My friend took her ex back, and he had been guilty of coming home hours past the time he'd agreed to. No call, nothing. Oftentimes he was like in another world. Got to take my daughter from a previous marriage to a school event, be back at 9. A lot of reasonable sounding errands and things to do. Then perhaps he'd show up at midnight. Meantime, my friend was beating herself up and wondering what is wrong with herself and how she could be so stupid to go through this again. How do other people's habits affect you? This kind of event happened over and over, and at the end her self-esteem was shot. Her thoughts cycled and caused her to spiral down. She got depressed, couldn't go to work some days, and lost her job as a result. You think it couldn't happen to you, and she thought the same. She said to herself, never again. She got past it all and was progressing on a new job. Then he knocked at the door again, and with only a moment's thought he had moved back in. She even asked him about the calling if you're late thing. But by the end of the next week I got calls from her crying. The same stuff was happening again. Are you headed for premature reconciliation? If you haven't carefully thought out the reasons that your relationship ended before, then you may be headed for another cycle of the same thing. Happily making up is possible, but you need to lay some ground rules so you're not doomed to repeat the past. If you want to get your ex back and are really ready, then I invite you to visit themagicofmakingupfast.com and grab our 2 gifts that will help you. The first, 101 Ways to Get Your Ex Back, is loaded with ideas that will lay the foundation for restoring your relationship. And the second, our relationship report, explains counterintuitive ways to patch up your relationship. And then finally, we'll introduce you to a simple system that you copy and paste in your life to get your ex back. That's www.themagicofmakingupfast.com and get your free reports to help patch up your relationship. Thank you.